No, you need to listen.
No, I will listen to you in a second.
Don't take any word for it because he's wrong.
Give me a second, man.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And I'm gonna get with you.
Please.
You see my name right there. And my ID number is 1111.
What's your name?
Can you read?
Can you be nice?
Can you read?
Can you be nice? What's your attitude? What's with the attitude? Family matters.
I'm
Did
not.
I commit a crime?
Sir, what you're doing is very suspicious.
But is it a crime?
I'm investigating it.
But did I commit a crime?
Something suspicious occurred, sir. Do you have ID on? You have ID on you, sir?
If I didn't commit a crime,
Sir, do you
there's
have
no.
some type of ID. Any type of ID.
Look,
On that sidewalk where it's public
Name and
property.
badge number?
Alexandra Klimas Mikolauskas, badge number 6779, but I really do need you to stay over there.
Okay, the Supreme Court's want to create the privacy, you have to put
So,
up the tape.
I'm asking you again, politely before we put this tape up, if you could
And
please
I
stand
am
back on that sidewalk
politely
for me.
denying the request. It is not a law.
When a citizen walks into a federal building with a camera, he brings more than just a lens. He brings the Constitution. But in Gainesville, Florida, that camera was met with hostility, ignorance of the law, and threats of arrest. What happens when public servants forget who they serve and who pays their salary?
I'm all right. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Let me finish here and then you can...
No, but I'm the complainant right now.
You're not right now.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
This guy's harassing me.
All right.
I have the right to be in there. The rules are on the wall.
Give me a second.
No, you need to listen.
No, I will listen to you in a second.
Don't take any word for it because he's wrong.
Give me a second, man.
Go
Give me a
ahead.
second.
Go ahead.
And I'm gonna get with you.
This is the post office. I have the right to video record.
I don't like for you to walk behind me. So while you video recording that,
Go
get
ahead.
that, all right?
Go ahead. I'm not trying to do anything wrong. I have the right to be in there. It's approved by the postmaster. It's approved by the postmaster. Poster 7's on the wall. He doesn't have any authority to tell anybody to leave from here. This isn't a private place. This is the post office. We need the postal police here, actually, because they're in charge of enforcing any laws here.
Listen.
No, but that's not how it works.
Listen, man. Here's the deal.
Yep.
I'm gonna give it to you straight up. I want to hear you out, and I want to hear your side.
All right.
But if you're gonna run down what their policies are, then there's.
I'm going to run down the Constitution and the policy. They both say that we can.
You don't have to run the Constitution down because I got to.
All right, so you know that we can film.
Degrees,
all right, good. We have the First Amendment. This is the federal building. We have the right to be in there. Not only that, but the rules of the post office approved by the postmaster. There's a rules on every post office. It's right there inside. It has a whole section for photographs. It says that for news and advertisement purposes, pictures and videos may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, auditoriums when used for public meetings. And other pictures may be, how you doing, officer? And other pictures may be taken with the approval of the postmaster. But we already have approval right there on the wall. First of all, sir, it's wrong. You know, he was very rude to me, and that right there, he's failing to read their own rules. He's just a supervisor. He could be wrong. He is wrong, actually. And the only way that I could be like trespass from here, like he really wants to, is if I'm breaking the law or interfering with their business.
You don't have to break the law for somebody to be trespassing.
From private property, yes, but not from the post office. We already have authorization as media to film in there. We have over 100 million views on the internet.
Permission from?
Yes, we already have. It's on every post office. They've already received a memo from the United States Postal Service about this kind of videos. They have millions of views.
It kind of sounds like this, and I wasn't here, all right. But just from what he gave me, it seemed like you were being more.
I respected
it. Was disruption?
No, I actually, I have everything on.
Please allow for one person talking at a time. Talking over each other is not going to get anything solved.
Absolutely.
So can you please let this officer talk to you?
Yes.
Yeah, just from what I gather, it was more of a, if you were just maybe taking a picture, but it seems just from what I got, like I said, and I wasn't here, you were very aggressive.
But I have better,
almost like you were trying to get a response.
No, I was actually very respectful, and you can take whatever he's saying, because all he has is his word. But I have my video, sir, and like I said, we have thousands. There's at least 17,000 people watching us right now that know for a fact that we have the right to be in there, sir. Just trespass anybody from the public place unless they're being disorderly. So yes, if I'm in Popeyes, if I'm at the Publix or any private building or anybody's home, private property, yes, for no reason I could be trespassed. But I can't be trespassed just for taking pictures. He's saying that taking pictures in there is illegal. It's not. Can I have your name and badge number for the record, please?
You see my name right there. And my ID number is 1111.
What's your name?
Can you read?
Can you be nice?
Can you read?
Can you be nice? What's your attitude? What's with the attitude? Family matters. I don't think you treat your family like that. We're supposed to be on the same team here. I'm not against you. Why are you treating me? Oh, can you read? That's very disrespectful, Officer Allen. You're disrespectful.
Anyway,
All right, man.
So you're gonna go by what he says, and that's it. I'm assuming, right?
You want to give me some? You want to give me your basic information?
What's
First
the
name,
outcome?
last name, date of birth.
Am I being detained?
You're not being detained. I'm just asking you.
All right, but
I literally just asked
why
you,
would
are
you?
gonna
But
give
why
me
would
your
you
first
need
name?
that? This is simple.
Yes or no, my guy.
No, but that's
No?
no. I'd rather
No?
not. But
okay, so listen. You are trespassed from this location for a period
For what
of 1
crime?
year. All right. It's
For
not-
what crime?
Trespass is not a crime.
yes,
It's
you
not.
call your
For a
supervisor.
period of
Call your
1 year.
supervisor.
All right, my supervisor just left actually.
No, we'll call him again.
Okay.
Because you can't just
Again,
trespass me for no reason. You
You're
can't do that.
trespassed
No,
for a
I'm not.
For a period of 1
No,
year.
no, I'm not.
What I need you to do
No,
is exit that way.
we're still conducting an investigation. Call the
No,
police.
we're actually- the
Call your
investigation
supervisor.
is done.
Oh, so you're threatening me
That's
with
what
arrest right now?
No, I'm
over.
telling you, if you don't leave, I will. So you take that as a threat if you want to.
I'm gonna go ahead and stand over there, but call
I
your
appreciate
supervisor.
it. I
Call
will.
your supervisor.
I will, 100%.
It's illegal what you're doing right now.
Get off the property. and
It's
I'll call
illegal.
my
It's
supervisor.
illegal what
All
you're doing right now.
I got you.
I requested your presence because I believe this investigation was not made correctly, Sergeant. The officer over here only took statements from the complaining party, and didn't take any of my evidence in consideration. He never watched I have full video of everything that happened until I got here. I've been giving people more than enough distance. I've been filming quietly. I actually walked in there and I told the customers that I wasn't there to film them, that I'm only there to do a video about the post office, right? And I run a channel that has content about police accountability, but we also praise good cops and we praise the service of our police over here in America. But we do expose tyranny at a very high level, sir. I'm not just here because I want to bother anybody. I'm here, brother, working on my channel. Which is very known nationwide, sir, and we have over 100 million people that have tuned into our platform in just a couple of years. So I'm a respectful guy. I tried my best to explain to these gentlemen what I was doing, but they failed to understand that the supervisor is wrong. He's saying that I can't film on federal property, which is absolutely wrong. There's the post office rules and regulations. It's on every wall of the post office. It's right in there. It's called Poster 7. It says that for videos, for news and advertisement purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when used for public meetings, and other pictures such as in restricted areas may be taken with approval of the postmaster. But these videos, as long as I'm not interfering with their business, I am allowed to be in there, brother. And just because they complain, if they only complain because I can tell you I can show you the video. Like I said, don't take my word for it, sir. Anything I can tell you is on video. So if the only complaint, the initial complaint, because I know for a fact that they lied to you guys and said that I was harassing or bothering people or getting in people's faces, because I hear this terminology every day. You know what I'm saying? I've been working doing YouTube videos for 8 to 5 for 4 years now, brother. So, you know, this is a job that I am proud of, and I don't go out there disrespecting anybody. I respect the police. I respect our government officials, but this is a channel about accountability, and the same thing that you guys are out there doing, checking up that we don't break the law. Unfortunately, sir, we have this officer over here that if it's he just trespassed me illegally from public place, even though I'm not committing any crimes. He's treating this post office as if it's private property. And the supervisor, like I said, he's wrong. All he needed to do was read the rules. No one wants to read the rules. Also, I requested postal police. I don't want to be disrespectful in any way to the Gainesville Police Department, but this is federal property, brother. You guys, your jurisdiction is out here unless there's an immediate threat. You know, if there's an immediate threat, then yes, you guys have jurisdiction in that lobby. But this investigation should be conducted by the Postal Police. I requested the Postal Police, which is the federal police agency who's in charge of enforcing any laws here or any trespassing. This would not stand in any court, brother. You know, and I have very good attorneys. I don't go out there suing people because I believe that the people don't have to pay for employees' mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And this is coming from my heart, brother. You guys can probably say, oh, you can back them up if you want, and
narrow down your complaint.
I have the right to be in there unless I'm interfering with their business. Video recording cannot be their only complaint. And I'm not trying to engage anybody or do anything but work on my video, which I'm constitutionally allowed, and I'm allowed by their own regulations. So the supervisor is wrong. I need you to please remove the trespassing that he gave me, and let me go in there for 1-2 minutes. Let me know that I'm free again, and then I'll be on my way. I'm not gonna be here all day, but like I said, brother, we're showing these videos to a lot of people, and this is not gonna make a difference to me. I'm gonna be gone, and I probably won't be back in Gainesville ever again. But there's a lot of people that are watching this, brother. And you as a leader, I think you can handle this situation. I'm not trying to break any laws.
So you want me to remove the trespass warning that was put on you by the postmaster?
It wasn't put by the postmaster. It was put by the supervisor. The postmaster actually approves video recording here, and it's on the wall. Video recording is approved for news purposes. So I can't be trespassed unless I'm going in there and being loud, creating loud, unreasonable noises, tumultuous behavior, you know, disorderly conduct. Florida statute, disorderly conduct. That's the only way that I could be like, okay, you got to get out of here, dude. You're breaking the law. And even then, if I'm engaged in disorderly conduct, you guys don't even have to warn me. You can arrest me right away. And I know my boundaries. I know my rights, sir. I just need you to please help these officers understand that the trespassing that I got was wrongful. And if not, I'm just going to proceed and be about my day, and I'm going to follow up on this with my attorneys, because we have the right to be here, and everybody knows this around the whole country. I don't know if you've run into I know you're a hardworking man, but I'm sure you ran into videos about the post office, people filming and whatever on the internet. Yes, some people deserve to be kicked out because of the way they're doing it. But if I'm being respectful, and if I'm not disturbing anybody's peace or interfering with the business, I have the right to be in there. So please, brother,
okay, let me
check up on this. Thank you. And the rules are on the wall. It's poster 7. Here he's coming with the bullshit, most probably. That's why he's gonna get owned. Hopefully he's good.
So, now, you said that you weren't in people's personal space. They seem to have a difference of opinion with you.
So how do you handle this investigation?
So you are not trespassed from here.
I'm not?
No.
I'm not?
No.
Okay, so good.
You understand, right?
Good.
However, I would implore you to be more respectful in your filming.
I was.
Let me finish.
But you haven't seen my video yet. So you can't just judge. You can't just tell me something that I already know. I hate when people tell me that, bro. You're telling me how to conduct myself. I'm a grown man. I know that I can't be in people's face. People were interfering with me, brother. So that's my whole complaint. That's why I'm
brother. How about sir, officer, sergeant, anything but brother?
All right, employee. All right. With all due respect, because I'm trying to, we are all brothers in Jesus' name.
Okay.
Actually.
I agree.
So so good. Thank you for that. Thank you for understanding that I can't be trespassed from a public place. Thank you for arriving and doing the proper investigation. I appreciate you giving me good, pointers and ideas on how to do my job. I appreciate that. But sir, I've been nothing but respectful since I got here. So that's why I'm like, dude, I don't want to listen to this. I didn't do anything wrong, but being a victim of that guy and of your officer, I nicely asked the lady officers that has the tattoo right here that says "Family Matters." What's your, how's it going? Can I have your name and badge number just for the record? And you know what she said, bro? Well, sorry, I don't want. You know what she said, Sergeant? Can't you read? Super disrespectful, against your policy. You guys have to be nice the same way that you're being, so this guy, I think I never gave up my name. He would have put my name on a paper that said I was trespassed, but I asked him if under threat of arrest I was being trespassed, and I would wait over here for a supervisor. But now that we're not, I'm like I told you earlier, just gonna go back in there, show our viewers that you did a good job, that I'm allowed back in there, and then I'll be on my way. I'm not here to bash anybody, brother. All right?
Well, I'd appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
I'd like to remind you to be respectful of people's personal space, and keep in mind that they have documents that they would like to keep protected from other prying eyes.
I understand that. I understand that. We have policies that we have to follow too on YouTube. We can't just publish anybody's private or personal information that would put our channel in jeopardy and our job.
Please don't push the boundaries or take the risks to have
sir,
another unpleasant encounter with the police.
I tell you something, sir. I tell you something. I kind of the way that I'm doing these is as respectful as I can, but I am pushing the boundaries, and I'm exercising what we call dangerous freedoms. You see, I have the freedom, and this officer didn't know, but you are Sergeant Priester.
Yep.
Sergeant Priester knows about our rights, did the proper investigation, and we're on our way to back in there to do our victory lap, and we'll be on our way, guys. So thank you to Sergeant.
All right.
Take
care, sir.
Thank you. I'll be filing a complaint on this officer. What's his name?
I'll speak to these officers about it.
All right, but just for the record,
I'll take care of it.
what's your name? You see how things are. Bro, what's your name?
Let me take care of it.
Yeah, you will. But
I literally it's been on my chest the whole time.
It's covered actually.
I just said it's Gainesville.
How do you spell that?
It's Gainesville.
How do you spell that, sir? So for the record, please. You illegally detained. You illegally trespassed.
Have a great day.
He told you.
That's fine. I can find out by your license plate. I think I already got it. But Sergeant Priester already knows about this. You, sir, you're a disgrace. So make sure you learn your job. That's not too good.
Have a great day.
It's not a great day. It's actually kind of sad. But thanks to this guy for standing up for the Constitution. They just shut down. Did they just shut down?
This wasn't just about a camera in a post office. It was about power unchecked and rights denied. If we allow ignorance to trump accountability, we normalize tyranny one trespass warning at a time. Always stand your ground, and never let public officials rewrite the Constitution on a whim. A quiet sidewalk, a man with a camera, and suddenly a swarm of badges demanding ID, without a single crime committed. In San Francisco, one photographer becomes the center of suspicion for doing what millions do every day, taking pictures in public. But when suspicious becomes the new standard for detainment, we have to ask, what happened to the First and Fourth Amendments?
How are you today? Sir, can you talk to me? Do you have
Am I
any?
being detained?
I'm just talking to you just because we were filming the airport and the officer was concerned. It's a little concerning because you were filming a secure area of the airport.
Am I being detained?
Sure. Do you have ID on you, sir?
What's your name and badge number?
That's Officer Madrid, star number 4143. Can I see
Okay.
your ID? Sir, can you put that down? You're being
No.
detained. You're being
Okay.
detained now.
No, then you're illegally detaining me.
No, sir, I'm
Did
not.
I commit a crime?
Sir, what you're doing is very suspicious.
But is it
So-
a crime?
I'm investigating it.
But did I commit a
Something
crime?
suspicious occurred, sir. Do you have ID on you?
If I didn't commit a crime, then there's...
Sir, you're being detained. What you're doing is very suspicious.
But I'm asking you, what crime did I commit?
You're filming the airport, sir. Sir, do you have
Did you just see the smile on your face? Come on, you know how silly that sounds?
Okay, sir, do you have ID
How many
on you?
people in the airport have cameras and take video and picture of the...
Okay, but you're filming the airfield. You're filming a secure entrance. It's very curious.
Well, I'm telling you, there's people in the airport with cameras and they take pictures and video.
Okay.
And you're out here detaining me because I'm out on the public sidewalk, on the public trail,
Sir,
videoing or taking pictures.
The information I received from the other officer made it
Okay,
sound
I'm
very
asking you if I
suspicious.
committed a crime.
Sir, I'm asking you for ID because you're being detained.
Well, I'm asking you if I committed
Okay,
a
well,
crime.
I'm trying to determine that. Can you do me a favor?
Well, in order for you to
Can you
detain me,
provide
you
me-
have to be accusing me of committing a crime.
Sir, I could just be suspicious of something that may be occurring. Do you have ID on you, sir?
If I didn't commit a crime,
Sir, do you
there's
have
no...
some type of ID? Any type of ID?
Look, you just made... Am I being detained or am I free to
I
go?
told you you're being detained.
Okay, then I'm
detaining
unlawfully...
you.
I don't answer any questions.
Okay, you're not being charged with the crime, so you can't answer questions. Do you happen to have ID on you?
Well, then if I didn't commit a... If you're saying
Sir,
I did not commit a crime,
I'm just asking
then why are
you.
you detaining me?
Sir, what you're doing is very suspicious. I'm investigating. I'm trying to determine
Who
whether
does
something's
not
going
come
on.
out here with cameras and take pictures and video?
Sir, do you have ID on you?
Do you know where this video is going?
I don't know where this video is going.
It's
but I'm
going on
asking you.
YouTube.
That's fine. Can you provide
And-
me with some ID, sir? Please.
Unless I committed a crime, or you can articulate a crime that I have committed, then I'll give you my ID.
Sir, you have to understand.
But if I did not commit a crime,
Okay.
there's no reason for you to come out here
you
and
have
give me
to
my...
understand why it's concerning to the other officer when you're filming a secure checkpoint. You have to understand why that's concerning, and the fact that you're filming the
There's
airfield
people that...
and you're filming the fence line.
There's people that
Of a
stand
secure
along this whole
airport.
trail right here and take pictures and
Okay,
video.
but that's not what he was concerned about. It wasn't the trail that you were filming. It was over where the gate mechanism is. So you have to understand why that's concerning to the officer.
Same thing, I'm out in public.
Okay, sir. But you're not just filming the airfield or the
Look,
nature.
I gotta keep walking, man.
Sir, I'm asking you for
Huh?
ID because you're being detained.
Did I commit a crime?
Sir, I'm asking you for ID.
I'm asking you if I
would
committed
prefer
a
you
crime.
not
If
to escalate
you're
this.
telling me that I committed a crime and I'm under arrest or I'm being investigated for a crime,
Sir, I'm trying to determine whether some type of crime occurred. That's all. That's all this is. That's
I
all
know
I'm
how
doing.
this works.
I'll tell you what, here comes,
Hey.
it looks like the other officer may be on his way. So he's still standing at the checkpoint.
Well, I haven't committed a crime, so I'm gonna be on my way.
Okay, sir, I'm asking you for ID because
I
it
don't-
is suspicious. What you're doing
What is
the
suspicious?
behavior that you were exhibiting
What was
over
I
by
doing?
the gate. What the other officer explained to me is that you were filming the secure checkpoint and where the gate mechanism and everything is. So
Did
you
I
gotta
go
understand
inside?
what- you
Did
gotta
I go?
understand-
Did I go inside a zone where I wasn't supposed
Sir,
to?
you have to understand why that's concerning.
Okay, I'm asking you a question. Did I enter a zone
And
where
I'm
I wasn't
asking
supposed
you for
to?
ID.
Was I on a public sidewalk? Did he
Because-
tell you I was on the public sidewalk?
Sir, all he told me was you were filming that area, which is suspicious.
Look, man,
It's suspicious.
I'm
You
trying to
gotta
say,
understand why
I'm
it's
trying to
suspicious.
save you from you guys looking bad.
Okay, sir.
You know.
That's fine.
Now, by you detaining me, you're already wasting
sir,
my time.
all I'm
You're
asking
impeding
you-
my ability to travel.
Sir, all I'm
You
asking
know that,
you
right?
is for some ID. That's all I'm asking you for.
But I want you to listen to this. You understand that you now are impeding my ability to travel.
Do you happen to have ID on you?
What crime did I
I'll
commit?
tell you what. Can you give me your
What,
name?
what crime did I commit?
Sir, can you give me your name?
Look, okay, get your supervisor out here.
That's
Because
fine.
now you're wasting my time, man.
Okay.
You know? What was that? What's your name? Arthur what? SFPD?
Real.
And let me zoom into your name tag.
Yeah. The 917 suspect is requesting a supervisor respond out to the scene. take them a few minutes to get out here.
Come on, man. I don't got.
So in the
I'm not gonna
meantime-
stand here in the wind.
In the meantime, can you provide me with your last name?
Come on, you're wasting my time.
Sir, I'm not wasting your time.
You are.
You gotta understand what you're doing was suspicious. So I'm investigating.
Is that a crime?
Sir, my job is to investigate suspicious behavior. Plain and simple. I don't know if a crime has occurred yet.
Hey, everywhere I go, I put my
conspiring to-
GoPro on my
you might be
forehead.
conspiring to
Unfortunately,
commit
it's
a
on my
crime.
tripod right now. Okay,
ahead.
man.
Sir, you're being detained. You're
What
not-
crime did I commit, man?
Yeah, 10-4. He's just argumentative and refusing to provide ID or inform me why he was filming the security gate.
Tell me you won't tell me what crime I committed. What statute did I violate?
Sir, I'm just trying to determine.
Man.
That's all I'm trying to do is
look.
determine whether or not a crime has occurred. By providing me your ID,
right there.
we could end this very quickly. As long as you're not wanted,
But
and you're
did I
not tied
commit a
to
crime?
any type
Did I
of other
commit a
suspicious
crime?
group, then you'll be on your way.
I didn't commit no crime, man.
Sir,
You know what you're doing, right?
do
You
you
know
have
how?
any
Do
idea
you
on
know
you?
how silly you look?
I'm investigating what
Do you know
another
how
officer
silly you
told
look,
me.
and your police department is gonna look also?
Sir, do you have ID? Can you tell me your last name?
An officer's actions reflect leadership.
Okay. Sir, can you provide me with your name and your date of birth?
What crime did I commit?
Sir, I'm trying to determine that.
I know I was on a public sidewalk, so
I understand
and the
that,
trail's
sir.
right there where I was at.
Listen, I don't know where you were standing. All I know is what you were filming at the airport.
Yeah, they told you that somebody was doing legal activity.
No, what the
You know?
officer told me was you were filming the gate mechanism in the area where he was posted at. And that he thought it was suspicious.
He's gonna say whatever he wants.
So I'm here
Now,
to
I'm
investigate.
asking you if I committed a crime.
Sir, I'm here to investigate whether a crime is gonna happen.
But
or
when
not.
you investigate, there's usually a crime that was committed.
Not necessarily, sir. I may complete
Yeah,
my
look,
investigation
look,
and say,
I'm
you know
getting
what?
cold. I gotta get
There
back
is
on my
no
bike,
crime.
man.
Okay, sir. Can you provide me with your name and ID?
Are you accusing me of a
I'm
crime?
not accusing you of a crime. I'm investigating whether something criminal may or may not have occurred. So the sooner I have your ID, the sooner you can be on your way, sir. You gotta understand, it's suspicious. The behavior was suspicious.
How do you pronounce your name?
Madrid.
Okay.
But we've already talked about that. You've already taken my star number.
Yeah.
Now, sir, I need your name.
If I didn't commit no crime, there's no reason for
Sir,
me to
can
give
you
you my
provide me
name.
with your name?
I'm getting cold, man.
Okay,
Come
I
on.
understand that,
I
sir.
gotta go for a walk.
But I'm trying to investigate.
You're
this
now
and
you're
determine
impeding
what
my
happened.
ability to travel. You know that, right?
Sir, I have not impeded your
Okay.
ability
Let's
to
stop
travel
and
in
do
any
this.
way.
Let's stop and do this.
Sir, and I've already explained to you that you're being detained.
Check this out. We're gonna do this. Are you a public servant?
Sir, do you have
I'm asking
ID?
you if you are a public servant.
What do you think?
No, I'm asking you a question.
Am
I want
in
you
a
to
police
answer.
uniform, sir?
I'm asking you a question. Yes or no?
Am I in a police
Are you a
uniform?
public servant?
Sir, do you have ID? You're being detained. Do you have ID?
You're impeding my ability to travel.
Sir, do you have ID? Can you tell me your name?
Man, you're gonna look bad on online, dude.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But I'm asking you, your behavior was
What
suspicious.
crime was committed?
Listen. I'm
What
not saying-
crime was
what I'm
committed, man?
saying
You know,
is
look.
the area that you were filming was suspicious.
Okay, where was I
According
standing?
to the other officer.
Where did he tell you where I was
He
standing?
did not tell me where you were standing. He told me what you were filming and why it concerned him.
Usually I don't go live because I don't like the picture quality.
Okay.
But yeah. I'm gonna go for a walk, man.
Okay.
Come on, you gotta stop impeding my ability
Sir,
to travel, dude.
I'm asking you for ID.
Look, there you go, man. You won't let me travel. Why are you?
Well, sir, I'm just asking you for ID. I'm just trying to determine what's going on here.
I did not commit
It's
a crime, man.
suspicious.
Leave me alone.
You gotta understand the area that you're filming at the airport.
Now you're harassing me. You know what bullies are in school?
Okay.
Do you know what a bully is? Do you know what they do in school?
3 add them to the unit at Millbrae Gate.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, do you have any other information, anything specific that is concerning about this guy, or is he okay to be on his way?
Yeah,
Sir, are you going to be willing to cooperate with me?
Hey, I
Provide me
didn't
with
commit
your
no
name?
crime, man. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
All right, are you going to continue?
Did
to
you take a
film
note to uphold and secure the
suspicious areas
Constitution?
of the airport, sir?
Did you take a
You
note?
gotta understand your
No, did
your
you take a
behavior
note,
was
yes
suspicious.
or no? I
So,
need to know.
my next question
I can't
is,
really say that
Are you
you
gonna
did
wait around for the
or any.
supervisor that you requested?
Well, it's getting cold, man. I can't. You told me it's gonna take how long?
A couple minutes.
Well, it's past
Said
a
he was
couple
responding
minutes,
with
man.
a short
Come on,
delay.
man. Come on. Tell him that I left, that I was getting cold. A good citizen left and he was getting cold. Right? Have a good day.
All right. Are you gonna provide me with your information, sir?
Look, man. I don't know what to tell you from here on out, man.
Okay.
You're just.
Well, can you tell
why
me?
are you following me?
Can you
now?
tell me why you were
Why are
filming
you
the airport?
following me?
Can you tell me why you were filming the airport?
Now, you know, I want you to stop bothering me because obviously you got weapons. I don't,
Can
man.
you tell me why you were filming the airport?
Leave me alone. Come on, man. Look, if we go right over here to this corner, you'll see people recording, whether they are over there or at the gate. As long as they don't enter the gate, right? As long as there's 2 fences right there, even though there's not a line painted on the ground, as long as the people don't go over there, it's all good. Come on, man. You know about America.
I do know about America.
Yeah,
but
and you know
gotta
about the Constitution. Wake
you gotta
up, man.
understand that it's concerning. It's concerning to the officer working in that area. So I'm just trying to investigate. I'm just trying to find out why you were filming.
So, so people inside the airport with cameras is also concerning.
Depends on the areas.
I would think
It
because
depends on the areas that they're filming.
well, would it be if it's a public airport? I would think it's okay. Wouldn't you say?
No, in all areas of the airport, it's not okay to film.
Okay, man. Look. I'm gonna go about my way, man. I'll see you later. Have a good day.
Right,
Are you really gonna stick to me, man?
I'm just asking.
What's
just talking.
wrong with you?
I'm just having a conversation with you.
How far are you gonna walk? How far are you gonna bother me?
I'm just curious. That's all.
No, how far are you gonna
I'm just
bother me,
curious.
man? I'm not gonna get on my bike.
What was the
I'll just
purpose
see
of
how
filming
long
in that area?
you're gonna follow me.
I'm just
So look,
asking.
we've already walked a few yards from your
know,
vehicle.
and I'm
I
just
can't zoom in
curious.
because I got my
All right.
I got my
were you
bike
filming?
in my hand.
All right. What was the purpose of filming the fence line right there? That's all.
Why is it that you're saying I recorded the fence line?
Because that's what he told me. That you were filming the fence line in that area, that little secure area over there.
Was I on the public sidewalk?
Sir, I don't know. I wasn't here at the time. I was just listening to what he told me. He said you were over there with the tripod filming an area that really there's not much to look at.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. What did you say your last name was?
Madrid.
Officer Madrid. It was a pleasure meeting you. Have a nice day.
All right. Well, I'm just curious. Would you be willing to tell me why you filmed it?
If you took an oath, man, come on. I don't know how you're gonna become an officer, and you know, I don't know, man. You're a smart person. If you went to school, then your head should be in the right place.
It is. It is.
You know?
So I'm just concerned for the safety of the public. That's all.
Was there a crime committed?
I don't know if a crime's been committed yet. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Come on, man.
Go ahead.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, have a good one.
Hey, what's up, Sarge?
This encounter is more than just a misunderstanding. It's a reminder that suspicion is not a crime, and rights don't vanish in the shadow of a badge. Filming in public is legal. Asking for ID without cause is not. If we let fear override the Constitution, we trade liberty for illusion. And history has warned us where that road leads. What starts as a quiet observation quickly spirals into another abuse of authority. In Deer Park, New York, a citizen with a camera, armed with nothing more than his rights, finds himself the target of police egos, tape, and threats. One officer in particular tries to go hands-on, despite no law being broken. And as usual, the camera catches it all. This is not about safety, it's about power. And when you challenge that power, they push back, even when you're 60 feet away.
I do need you to stay on that sidewalk, please.
What's your name and badge number?
I need you to stay on that sidewalk where it's public
Name
property.
and badge number?
Alexander Klimas Mikalauskas, badge number 6779, but I really do need you to stay over there.
Okay, the Supreme Court's rule 10 feet. I'm giving you guys way more feet than I have to.
This is a scene right now, so I need you to stay
I
over there.
understand it's a scene.
Yes, I need you to stay on that side. I'm going to be putting up tape right now.
Plenty of room. There's no need for me.
You
to
do
go
not know
this
what
way.
we're dealing with
Please
right
don't
now.
touch me.
Okay,
Don't-
sir,
don't touch
I need
me,
you to stay
please.
over there.
There's no
Sir?
reason for you to touch me.
Sir, I'm asking you to please move over
And
there.
I'm telling you that that is not.
Give me a roll of tape. Thank you.
Exactly. That's it. If you want to create the privacy, you have to put
So,
up the tape.
I'm asking you again, politely, before we put this tape up, if you could
And
please
I
stand
am
back on that sidewalk for
politely
me.
denying your request. It is not a lawful order. And I don't even know why you would put up tape, considering I am.
It has nothing to
60
do
feet
because
away. It's
you do
straight
not know what we're
ego
dealing.
If you put up tape.
We're dealing with something right now.
Listen.
I need you on the other side, sir. I
It's
need
not
you on the
happening.
other
Put up
side.
the tape.
I need you
Put
on the
up
sidewalk,
tape.
please.
Put up the tape.
We're going to put up the tape.
Okay. And when it goes up, I'll get behind it. Because there's a lot of people who do this. What is it, officer? How do you pronounce it?
Mikalauskas.
Mikalauskas. There's a lot of people who do this who are here to start trouble, and they would have been right up in your face. I am so far back for you to waste the tape. It's ridiculous.
Also not a public park rule,
So,
Doesn't matter.
All right, so we're putting
What's
up
your
this
name,
tape.
name and badge number?
Cooksey 7261.
Doesn't matter
All right,
if it's
so
a
we're putting
public
up this
pass. It
tape,
doesn't
so-
matter if it's public or not. You're not the owner.
All right, sir, we're putting up that tape.
Can
We
show
need you on
ID
the other
that
side of that
that
tape,
you work
please.
here?
Maybe I do.
So show ID.
All right, so we're going to get on that sidewalk
Show
so
me
we can
your
put that
ID.
tape up.
No, your license. That's right. Where the fuck would I show you my license? Ridiculous. They put up tape. I was 60 feet away. I only have to be 10 feet. Just so you guys know, so you don't unlawfully arrest somebody and get yourselves a lawsuit next time. And don't put your hands on people either.
As I said, you are more than welcome to film.
I know,
from
you
the
don't have to
sidewalk.
tell me I'm more than welcome. That's my right. That is my first,
We are
that is
not
my
here
right
start
to do
any
so.
arguments or anything, so we're
But I'm just saying, for you to put up tape when I was that far back, straight ego.
Kept moving forward too.
Tiny bit because I was trying to get that car. Like I said, you guys, the Supreme Court's rule 10 feet. 10 feet
From what?
from your scene. From your traffic stop, your situation, it's 10 feet. So if you ever have a guy come, just know that's the truth.
Right now, still an active crime scene.
I understand, but I'm no threat to nobody. I have a camera in my hand.
And just cooperate with us, please.
There's
She
no
asked you
there's no
before-
need. You guys are putting up tape. It was a waste. Come on. I was 50 feet
She
away.
asked you before to stay on the sidewalk.
I
all right?
understand that.
So please do not
But it's
come
10
any closer
feet.
than this. All
What
right?
you guys just need to understand is, if somebody don't listen to you guys, it's not a lawful order. You guys have no authority over any citizen unless you have what? What do you need in order to have authority and ask me for my ID? Do you know what you need? It's called RAS. You need reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime. Otherwise, no authority. I actually have authority over you guys more than you have over me.
All right, guys, so let's just enjoy that quick walk of shame right there. As you saw, she tried to bully me off the property, but it was not happening until they put up the tape, which is what they need to do. But with that being said, in my opinion, that tape was unconstitutionally put up because it was way too far back. It was just their ego. Bottom line is Supreme Court's ruled that I believe it's 10 or 15 feet. Bottom line is we have to be close enough to hear and see what they are doing to make sure they are not violating people's right and abusing their authority. And as a matter of fact, in this situation, they prevented me from doing that. And, you know, that's what they do. But that's okay, because there's a lot of people out now that are doing these audits, and guess what? We're going to make their lives a living hell until they learn that they are our public servants, that they go to work to serve us, not make our lives miserable. And that's how a lot of people feel, that these cops are just out here to make our lives miserable, take our money, and jam us up. And unfortunately, most of them really are. You know, I do not hate cops. I just do not like bad cops. Bottom line. And, you know, I hold the camera, we hold the cameras, and these people act the way they act all by themselves. The camera don't lie, and the tyrant don't lie. That's the bottom line. This right here is Suffolk County's finest. I actually have a real banger for you guys coming out either tomorrow or Tuesday, so please be ready.
Here's the truth. You don't need a badge to hold power. You need a camera and the courage to use it. Cops know the law, but they count on you not knowing yours. When they put up tape 60 feet away or bark unlawful orders, it's not about safety. It's about control. So film everything, stand your ground, and remember, the Constitution doesn't come with exceptions for a cop's ego. Know your rights, or they'll pretend you don't have any.